Hey, what is going on, everybody? Boilon here, back for another video here on Monday morning, and I am not on the screen, but I have the box there just to let you guys know I am still around, and the reason for this is because there's an absolute heat wave in Europe today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. For those of you in Europe, I hope that you guys are staying cool. I hope that you're staying hydrated, because I heard, at least in Germany, in some parts, could be upwards to 38 degrees, which is absolutely insane for me. So yeah, it's a hot mess down here in my apartment. But anyways, what we're going to be talking about in today's video is I want to give some public service announcements and some reminders about things that are going on. There's also a little bit of data mines regarding the XMen danger room that's going to be showing up later on this week. We're going to talk about that as well. And I do want to do a little bit of a reminder here. For those of you who may or may not be playing Marvel Mystic Mayhem, I do have a channel dedicated to this called Boilon Marvel Mystic Mayhem, where I have put out a few videos. Oh, excuse my Baldur's Gate 3. I was experimenting on this channel with some other Baldur's Gate 3 stuff like a year or so ago. Great game, by the way, if you haven't played it. But I do have videos coming out every single day on Marvel Mystic Mayhem. I'm having an absolute blast. So if you do want to follow along with me, I do have this channel. And I also have some areas in my Discord server as well, which a lot of people are taking advantage of. So just something that I wanted to bring up to begin with. Now, let's do a bit of a recap as well of what's going on this week. So later on today, we do have the Hood Rises starting, and that is actually in game right now. It was available on Sunday. You can see in game the Hood Rises. So this is an alliance-based event. We are going to be getting these unstable cells from Arena, and it's not in the game yet, and maybe this will be a video for after reset or tomorrow, talking about the unstable cells, because also it's not capitalized, but that's just my OCD going off. Now, what are we doing with this unstable cells? It sounds like, and the Datamine suggested that this was going to be basically some sort of currency that we're going to spend later on. So participating in Arena seems to be important again. We're going to be able to get probably 25 Hood Shards, right? That's what they've been doing with Songbird here at milestone 14. I'm happy, I'm hoping anyways, that with this, that it should easily cap out on those kind of free-to-play milestones. That's why they've made it clear here with the premium milestones that you can't really go beyond this without spending, right? Battle and Raids is only worth 10,000. All the limits here, you know, is basically going to take you up to that milestone 15, and that is it. It's not even Armory 20 orbs, so honestly, pretty pathetic, but we're just doing it for the Hood Shards every single week. It's going to take 4 weeks for a full unlock for Hood. They're really slowing that down because they want you, to spend your intel on buying him in the intel store, but I'm still not biting for just now. But I do want to talk about this a little bit, because some people might. So I'm not participating very heavily in the Fiery Incarnate leaderboard. I made this very clear early on because I'm just doing a lot of other things, right? I'm running like 3 YouTube channels now, and then Marvel Mystic Mayhem just came out, which is very popular right now. And I don't want to run Negative Zone every single goddamn day. I made this very clear as well. I'm surprised that I'm honestly still even in the top 10,000, given the fact that I did Negative Zone twice and that was it. What else have I been doing? Well, apparently I also got the 5,000 points from Omega Red at 5 yellow, so maybe that kept me into the game. I've been spending a little bit on the Red Phoenix energy as far as cores go, but I haven't been doing my full 200 into campaign energy. Maybe I've done like 50/100 every day, something like that, but not a ton. Anyways, so this one's going to be a bit of a hit miss for me. I mean, it is mutant minis, but at the end of the day, you know, I don't really care about the diamond here, because I'm definitely not going to get a 7 yellow anyway, so what's the point? And as far as the minis go, well, I mean, obviously it would be great. You know, I'd always love more. Who doesn't want more G20 minis? But I just can't stomach doing the Negative Zone for 14 days straight. The fact that they wanted you to do that, and yes, I know it's easier to do, but running this every single day is just an absolute plague. Like, good on you guys for wherever the hell it is. You know, I guess it's in, I thought it was in the events window, but I guess it's in the Epic campaign still, right? It should be there. I can't do it. Sorry, it takes me like 30 to 40 minutes a day for 14 days. That's just time I'm never going to get back. And the rewards kind of suck because you're just getting the node rewards, and like you get maybe not even 1 full orb of these per run. It's just not worth my time. But congratulations to you, you guys who are running it. It appears at least all the ones who are doing more than me. So there's at least 8,000 more people that are running this every single day, or they're spending to get points instead. Which honestly, I don't blame them, because I think it's probably better just to spend to get the points than waste 30 to 40 minutes every single day. But that's just me. As far as some other things going on, I do want to remind people about Battle World, because I kid you not, how many people have messaged me, have made Reddit posts about forgetting to do this, but namely, actually, I think I commented, so before we get to Null, actually, I think I commented on this part on the Fire Incarnate Ore Fragments, but I kind of hate how, like, yeah, okay, I mean, that's on my alliance, I suppose. Like, normally we've been scoring here the 60 to 71, actually. We got to a point where we were, like, at, like, 70 out of 72, because, like, someone just messed up and saved it. So I guess that's on my alliance for doing that. But the fact that they're kind of forcing alliance participation for a solo leaderboard is also another reason, on top of Negative Zone, why I decided not to really bite on this one. But my public service announcement is more into Zone 4, because that's starting later on today. So basically Monday to Tuesday, right? Which is usually, it's not. It's usually, what is it? Usually Friday to Saturday, I think, when Null's going on. So I just want to remind people, when this goes live later on today, to actually do this, because if you don't participate in Null, and apparently I have, this hasn't been made clear enough, if you do not attack Null, you do not get rewards. So the 100 shards, which I was just double checking to make sure it's still 100, if you don't do this, you are not getting shards for Null. And 100 is a fair bit. It seems like after this one, we are going to need 2, unless they give us more shards, that we're going to need at least 2 more Battle World attempts before we get the full 7 yellow Null. Now, the good thing is that they've been kind of generous on this front, and that they've been giving us free red stars for Null. So that's really appreciative, right? We don't have to spend our dark promotion credits in order to get that. And that's another thing, too. I feel like things kind of drip so slowly. Like, I have nothing to do. This is a bad... probably a separate video, honestly, but I just wanted to throw it in here because I was just talking about red stars. I have all these dark promotion credits. Like, actually, they gave 5,000 for free from the Mephisto heist thing. But my dark diamond credits, like, I just have nothing to spend this on. Yeah, I could buy this if I really want to, but he's like kind of out of the... He's really sliding out, right? Like, a lot of these characters are sliding out. And they release them so slow for other characters like Shadow King and, I was going to say Old Man Logan, but he's finally out. And Odin. So Shadow King and Odin, that I just really have nothing else to spend these resources on. So it's just kind of silly that I'm stacking up. And once again, it's an economy problem, right? That I've been sitting up and stacking all of this stuff, and I'm not actually using any of it. It's just bloating. Even the my silver diamond credits, because they changed the way that upgrading them is going to be for red stars and diamonds, right? Starting from the Vigilantes team, that you're not going to be able to buy direct promotions. So a lot of my diamonds are just stacking up, and it's really not doing me anything. And that's really unfortunate, because a lot of the silver diamond credits that you do get ends up coming from Cosmic Crucible, which I haven't really paid a significant amount of attention to. Now, I have actually been playing it, and it seems like I won my 3rd match too, but I'm not actually trying that hard. I'm just kind of like, I'm just playing. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. Somehow I've managed to keep to where I am. Where am I at again? I forgot my season. That's not what I meant to click on, but my leagues. Somehow I'm in Platinum 3, and I guess I'm in the middle somewhere. Like, after this, I'm going to be like 1,600, and that's fine, because I don't take this super seriously. But all the diamond orbs that I am getting from this, again, isn't going to have significant value, really, at the end of the day, because of the changes to that. But that's just my thoughts. Let me know what yours are. And finally, for the second half of the video, I do want to talk about the Danger Room, which is going to be coming later on this week. There is going to be, and there is going to be some farmability here as well. PS, just as a reminder, because I didn't really do a blog video. Lalandra to Hard Villain 7-6, Havoc to the Spotlight Radar, and Howard to the Battle World store if you haven't finished farming these up. I think for me, it's just Havoc, and the last character that I have to get to 7 yellow. So that'll be interesting. And then we have Invisible Woman coming out on, I believe that's Wednesday, right? Yeah, that's on Wednesday. So we'll talk about her more. We'll do more of a Should You Core video talking about that on Wednesday as well. So let's talk about a little bit of Danger Room. Let's jump on over to the Datamine section of my Discord. And there's a little bit of stuff here. So let's start back up here. The Fantastic Surge. So earn Marvelous Rewards. There's a new Fantastic Four related event coming. Earn fantastic daily rewards in the special repeating milestone. Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to refresh your login streak and power up your roster every day. Good luck, Commanders. You're going to get points by collecting intel from the command center, spending campaign energy, and collecting 1 intel from Blitz, Raid, Arena, and War. Now, this just kind of sounds like it's going to be like either a daily or a weekly sort of thing. Actually, it does say daily rewards in a repeating milestone, so I guess it's just an everyday kind of thing, which they're probably going to be giving stuff out for free, so it's probably not going to be that bad. And it actually talks about just maybe possibly refreshing your login streak every day, so that might be nice. There's a lot of new player stuff coming as well. Prepare for a fantastic time, fantastic events. It said, now, this is what's kind of interesting, actually. So log in every day to unlock Fantastic Four characters and collect key resources. Now, I'm assuming they're meaning the old ones and not the new ones. But it does say down here on this one down here, battle with your Fantastic Four team and participate in the below events to unlock the new Fantastic Four team members and power them up. Now, this sounds like it's for new players. I don't know if they're just giving them away for new players, though. Complete objectives and use your Fantastic Four characters to earn a legendary character. Now, I don't know if that means the Invisible Woman, maybe possibly like old Invisible Woman. And then it says unlock the new Fantastic Four characters as they are released with command center objectives. So this is a little bit peculiar because way back in the day, this is about a year or so ago now, they did actually make the Annihilators absolutely free for new players, actually unlockable before free-to-play higher-end players could get them unlocked. So I don't know if they're going with the same thing, that maybe newer players are going to get a leg up on getting these characters early or not. But it just says right here, I'm just reading what the text says, as they're released with command center objectives. Or if this is just them telling us that that's how they're going to be unlocked free-to-play later on. I don't know. Some of them usually have some sort of command center thing, like Helverine had a command center thing, but the Hood obviously is having an Alliance milestone, and I can't remember. Satana's not even out yet, right? So she's not even available free-to-play yet, now that I think about it. So, yep, showcase campaigns, showcase challenges, and the Baxter Tower event. Like, we kind of knew that there's going to be another team tower. That's kind of what they're doing. So this particular one seems to be called the Baxter Tower. And then Season 89, the new Strike Pass, is going to feature the Hood as well, which will be next Monday probably as well. Seems to be a first family Fantastic Four calendar for 14 days. This could be a freebie that they might be giving out to for the movie and things like that. And there's some interesting new mods for the upcoming X-Men Danger Room, which I want to talk about. Some of these are pretty generic, so special abilities cost 4 less, on special spread positive effects to adjacent allies, on special applied trauma, on special bonus attack, ultimate costs less, speed bar for ultimates, lots of this stuff here. You can kind of read it. What's kind of interesting, though, press advantage. Allies gain 10% damage for each enemy with trauma. On enemy turn, if they have trauma, they gain exhaust. This is a big thing, right? And namely, in particular, with X-Men. Like, how many of the characters of the X-Men actually apply trauma? Off the top of my head, I'm thinking of Havoc, right? Havoc's special applies trauma. Some of them are game mode specific, I think. Like Storm has Cosmic Crucible trauma. Possibly Raids as well, actually. But not... And maybe Jean Grey also does it, too. But I think it might be game mode specific. And so I don't know what kind of game mode mods are going to be available for this Danger Room. Trauma bonus on attack of primary target has trauma, bonus attack primary target. And finally, this is a huge one. X-Men buffs. It's literally called X-Men buffs. X-Men gain stat buffs in combat, and X-Men gain the following traits. Unlimited X-Men, Astonishing X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, Immortal X-Men, and Extreme. They're getting all of the team traits rolled into one. So anything that targets the specific characters or requires you to have them on the team is now going to be made available with any of the X-Men that you use. And so I want to kind of use that to talk about who might be the best X-Men characters for this Danger Room. They will get stat buffs yet, yes, but realistically you probably want to look at the characters that are going to benefit this the most. And I kind of think that you want to look at some of the characters that are possibly going to require the full team, but I'm thinking of like things, if they have the Crucible mods on, then, you know, having Jean Grey and basically all this stuff will be activated because every X-Men character is going to qualify for this. So some of the new characters like Jean Grey, possibly Storm as well, right? You know, for the special, if this character is Jean Grey, you're going to want to use, and also, you know, Storm has charges that you can build up. So this is a big thing. I think, honestly, it's going to be like Storm, Jean Grey. You might want to use Beast for the sustain, right? And I might take them up a little bit higher, maybe a couple levels higher. We'll see. And then I'm thinking Havoc in either Old Man Logan or Emma Frost. Sunspot could be very useful for the charges kind of thing, but he's kind of an old stat character, so I'm not sure. Even with the buffs, we'll have to see whether or not he stays relevant or can stand up on his own. Otherwise, there's also characters like Nightcrawler, who's still a pretty really nice character kit-wise. So those are the kind of characters that I'm looking at. Obviously, you could also maybe try things like Gambit, but I'm thinking like, a sustain, right? You need a healer, so Beast, Jean Grey, Storm, part of that raid team, right? And I quite like that in for Cosmic Crucible as well. But Old Man Logan is just so powerful, so you probably still want to use him as well. I do like Havoc, because Havoc does apply trauma. I really like his special. It's really, really good. So I'm looking forward to doing this later on this week. I think it's on Friday, right, isn't it? So it's pretty late. But needless to say, I'm looking forward to what kind of changes happen with Danger Room, what kind of rewards we're going to get out of this, and also just experiment with playing some of my X-Men characters. And to be honest, I think I probably should just level up Jean Grey, Storm, and Beast to 105. I might do that. I think I'm going to do that. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. That's going to be it for me for today on this Monday, on this sweltering day, at least in Europe and Germany for me, and I'm going to go and lie down. So that's it for now, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and you'll be greatly helping out the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.